Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a message for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my messages are timeless, so when you see them is when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. O cosmic creator, source of all life and light, you're my shepherd, guiding me through every valley, every shadow. I lack nothing, for you lead me beside the still waters and restore my soul. In your presence I find peace and strength, for you're with me always. Your rod and staff comfort me, and your love prepares the path before me, even in the face of adversity. Grant me the serenity to embrace what I cannot change, the courage to change what is within my power, and the wisdom to discern the difference as I walk each day in faith. In the presence of your infinite grace, I am unafraid, for your kingdom flows through me as it does all creation. With deep gratitude, I give thanks for the miracles already set in motion in my life. Shift what must be shifted, move what needs to be moved, and illuminate my path with your divine light. Align my heart, my actions, and my soul with your will, for I know you have already provided the strength, guidance, and blessings that I need. I release all fear, and I surrender fully to your higher wisdom. May your goodness and mercy follow me all the days of my life as I dwell in your sacred presence, now and forever. Pisces, my energy, intentions, and actions are one. I am aligned with my truth and whatever else that was supposed to say. Let's see what it was all, the full thing was supposed to say. Alright, so as y'all see, we having to look for something. My energy, intentions, and actions are one. I am aligned with my truth and guided by divine flow. There is no separation between what I feel, what I believe, and what I do. All moves in as one current of purpose. The universe mirrors my congruence. Every step I take is blessed because it's born from clarity, not confusion. I don't chase alignment. I am alignment in motion. I walk in truth. I speak in light. I act in harmony with the vibration of my higher self. All right, so there we go. That's the message. We're going to put that there. Pisces, I walk in truth. I speak in light. I act in harmony with the vibration of my higher self. So I got woke up like 3 something, and I've been woke for a very long time. And my schedule, for some reason, we already have discussed it, apparently is changing. For what reason? I think I know what it is, but, you know. Anyway, the number that I recorded at the time when I sat down here, we was waiting for YouTube to come up. I had Twitch and TikTok already up. So I was waiting for y'all battery to come. So when I got the number, it was 4:15 a.m. All right. So let's go with this because when you see 4:15, the universe is whispering that change and alignment are unfolding together, not randomly, but divinely orchestrated for your higher path. Now, when I woke up, the energy that I was in, mind you, I was asleep. I've been asleep for a very long time. Yesterday, it was a bunch of mysterious ass shit that I'm still confused by, but the universe is apparently showing me how I'm doubling or mimicking something and it's strange. Um anyway, when I woke up, the energy is a little pissed is what I was feeling. Um Something about June 3rd, 2023 could be potentially important for somebody cuz that's sticking out. Um Everything is aggressive. Mind you, I don't feel that. So to me, that's not my energy because again, I woke up like that. Um, Mind you, I was sleeping very peacefully, and sometimes when I get awakened, um, it kind of pisses me off because I like sleep, right? Especially knowing that the energy is tied to somebody else's whatever the fuck they doing. And it could just be the fact that it's playing out. And I be hearing shit when I be asleep, which is another thing that gets on my nerves because apparently this is the new thing. Um, but that's not the way I feel. So apparently it's giving pissed off. Something didn't go right, or maybe it's a little stressful because things can not be going right in your mind. Meanwhile, that's the universe trying to tell you something, or the way it's playing out is for a reason. But then it was given like therapy or therapist, but then it was also given like companionship. It was a lot of strangeness. Anyway, 4:15 is the number. For foundation, stability, divine order. The angels are helping you build something lasting, a new structure rooted in truth and integrity. New beginning, self leadership, manifestation power. You are co creating your reality through intention and mindset. Transformation, freedom, life shifts. A wave of change is moving you closer to your authentic self and higher timeline, which resonates. So take it how it resonates. Um, it's always strange to me how these numbers, because they get pulled from out of fucking thin air, literally. And it's funny to me how they always match the conversation at hand. So it's given three little bears. This one's too small. This one's too short. This one's too big. This one's just right. This one's too hot. This one's too cold. This is too the. This is just right. It's almost like a matching energy. And sometimes people don't like their energy matched, right? Or their matching energy. So, not for nothing, if you don't like what you're being given, take it how it resonates. So it's funny for me because I'm a cuss baby, right? And because I'm a cuss baby, not only am I already under Pisces zodiac sign, which y'all already know how that goes, they get what they give. It's called reaping and sowing. Whatever you bring is what you're going to be receiving. I could be the sweetest, most lovingest, most patientest, most da 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 da, or I could be the most bitchiest, the most what the fuck you want and how you want it. You know, take it how it resonates. All right. Either way, it's matching energy right now, and a wave of change is moving you closer to your authentic self and your higher timeline. Now, one thing that was happening in the midst of, hold on. 415 appears when the universe is preparing you for a major energetic upgrade. Always great, right? New levels, new strange things. You may feel shifts in your environment, relationships, and inner world, all designed to bring your outer reality into congruence with your soul's truth. Why does that word keep coming up? Now, this number reassures you the changes you're feeling are not chaos, they are construction, building. Um, your angels are helping you dismantle outdated structures so new, divinely aligned opportunities can emerge. It's a sign to trust divine timing and to flow with the transitions, not against them. All right, so at this moment in time, the universe got me fully dressed in front of y'all, giving a motivational, spiritual talk, right? Now, this was even playing out in my sleep because people messed up in life, right? You're living, having a human experience, so things happen, right? But when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. I'm going to keep saying it. So, for a person to say that they know better and still not do better is an issue. So, in my dream, it was a man that was changing his life, right? And the person was in a crossover phase of their old life and their new life, right? And it could still be me, for instance. So I could have been dreaming about a man. It could have been a, because I'm the realest nigga I know. Anyway, um, so it could have been a man, or it could have just been the fact that I'm feeling like that anyway right now, right? Crossover between this life and that life, right? And you're standing in a new life, but your old life, and this is where the part where me and this subject differs, because I was confused as to why, their morals and values are always, mind you, I sit in front of y'all and I tell y'all all the time, I have been consistent. I'm so consistent to the point where, when the Facebook memories, or whenever the platform memories come up, it'd be like, you said this in 2009 and it's 2025 and I'm still standing on business. Whereas, when you know better, you do better. It's unshakable. So nobody coming along can get me to do no fuck nigga shit on a whim or anything else, because I know better. So, I don't steal, kill, and destroy, because that's not my nature. Unless it's my nature. Or until God say, get them. So there's ways to do everything. But if your first mindset is some funky ass shit and not the, upright, honorable thing, then I'm talking about you. All right? So anyway, the nigga is in a crossover phase, and so it's kind of like the lines are being blurred from this new section into this. So whereas they're doing this and they should be representing this, they kind of are dressed for the new job while they doing the old job. It ain't blended. And no matter how anybody says it's this or that or the third, spiritually it's not fucking blending. Because if your new job is to be a motivational uh, speaker, a TED Talk, hope for the future, fuck nigga shit don't belong there. Meaning, you gotta walk that walk. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It messes up going into the new phase because for any motivational speaker, we know that you had to have gone through some things, right? Because I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a spiritual da 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 da. I sit in front of people and I give them hope and I give them, these are the facts. This is what it is. It's your journey. And unlike them, I'm not trying to force you to do anything. You don't have to do shit but what you're being told. Whatever your spirit, I don't care how much they da 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 try to. Why I don't understand why sometimes people fail to realize talking louder ain't gonna make me do it faster. Talking louder ain't gonna make me do it faster. Now, for some people that may work. Not for me though. See, we got to know how to finesse a situation. And I don't mean finesse it like y'all people be doing, like lying, cheating, stealing, da 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 da. It is, how do you learn? How do you learn? So, for a motivational speaker, I'm guessing, and I could potentially be wrong and know nothing, because hey, fuck it, everybody's out here talking. Um, you had to have gone through something because people need to know, like for them to relate to you, they need to know that you have gone through something. And if the whole entire world, even Jesus, the devil, the angels, the minions, the fuck niggas can see that you this, like, and I don't mean this because y'all know what that mean back in the day. I mean, this is shaky. This is wish-washy. This is like, from the time and the moment I sat down here, I have been consistent in saying, I can walk the chalk line, but I know where I belong at, right? Nobody's going to ever convince me to say, oh, it's questionable. Like, I know what I know, right? The whole time I've been sitting here, everybody's been saying, oh, you have to do this and you have to do that. And I sat here and I said, I ain't doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. These people going to try to convince you the way you should live your life. Meanwhile, you should be telling you how to conduct you. And yes, we can take, information and conversations with a grain of salt. Because what works for them, it's probably not going to be the same thing that works for you. And we don't know what kind of bargains they done made. People will make it look like, oh, well, I lucked up upon da-da-da, or my talent or my gift. No, you did this. This is what you did to get where you claim you. And not for nothing, God puts people everywhere. Because guess what? If there's somebody that has, did something, because I want to say it, but y'all know they'll flag shit real quick. That glass thing that people be talking about, I can't talk to them because I've never done that, right? But God can take somebody from that situation and get them to talk to people in that situation and help them move it along, right? But if you are going to sit in front of me and you're going to say, and again, do what thou will, because, at the end of the day, I tell you all the time, I'm going to do what I want to do, period, point blank. And who y'all going to, who you going to tell? From the minute I thought it, God already knew. You ain't got a heaven or hell to put me in. So at the end of the day going to end, do what thou will, but do no harm, right? Remember that? People will talk you into XYZ. Oh, this is the way, this is how, da 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 da. But they might not tell you about the, extracurricular things that they had to do to get to wherever they had to get to. They'll try to tell you to pace this. It's just strange how the world is. A person that's being honorable and communicating effectively and properly with y'all don't really get heard. 415 appears when the universe is preparing you for a major energetic upgrade. You may feel shifts in your environment, relationships, or inner world, all designed to bring your outer reality into congruence with your soul's truth. The number reassures you that changes The changes you feel are not chaos, they are construction. All right, so y'all, this is the shit, right? I keep telling y'all, and this is a movie idea, okay? So take it how it resonates. I keep telling y'all, something feels very strange to me because it's like me, and another me are running. And it's weird because I told y'all about the car incident, right? About when I pulled up and the car was the same color car, same tag. It was weird because it was from Florida. Everything was the same. It was weird. Yesterday, it kept being double. Everything was double. For instance, and it's freaked me the fuck out for real, because how long has this existed? So I have this thing. It's like a little lip bag, right? It's shaped like a lip, like a heart lip, and then what it is a nail file, a pair of scissors, and some other shit, right? So the thing is that it gets kept in my junk drawer, right? So in my bathroom, the top drawer is like basically like a junk drawer. So I throw all my like edgers, you know, the fucking clips, the whatever the fuck is in that top drawer, right? That's all the shit just to keep the counter clean, right? Um so I look in there and I was looking for a pair of scissors because I keep this one little small pair of scissors on me. I got them. They so cute. They jelly, but I keep these one little pair of scissors on me. So I was looking for, I forgot that I had them in my back pocket. I go to look for another small pair of scissors. So I grabbed the little makeup thing, right? So I look in the makeup thing, all the stuff that belongs in it is out, which I know I just looked at this thing and it was full, right? With all the stuff in it. Anyway, you can tell it's older. I'm cleaning up my room because yesterday I went on ahead and made my bed, changed my sheets, all of that stuff. So I'm picking this stuff up that, you know, I had took off the bed, put on the floor. I'm picking everything up and I'm putting everything in its spot because that was intentional. Everything has to go in its spot. So I pick up this other little pink thing. It's another pair of nail clippers like the ones they have at the hair salon. And I'm getting ready to go put them in this drawer. So the drawer is one of my... it's like a little plastic container and it has like lashes and things of that nature. And it has 3 sliding drawers in it, right? So I went to go pull the drawer out and something caught my eye. It's the pink thing that is in the junk drawer, but I was just in the junk drawer and the pink thing is in there. So I pull this one out and it's full. It has the nail file, it has the clippers, it has everything in it. And I'm saying, I never had 2 of these things before, ever. Like, I don't even know when I would have even gotten the second one. And then furthermore, the container that it's in, it shouldn't be in there. And so it was fucking with me for a long period of time because y'all, then I told y'all about me hearing the garage door go up. I don't know why for the life of me, it's almost like I'm me living in here too, but then there's a spirit, another side, another one of me live here too, but for some reason, we're not. We are, but we're not. Anyway, movie idea, remember, right? So I told y'all yesterday that the day before, I heard the garage go up. The dog barked. I heard the garage go up. But what I was doing was trying to edit this video, so I still sat here. Mind you, which is strange because my couch, the way it's facing, I would be, my back turned to behind, or my back would be to that door. And so normally, that would be my first thing. Like, pay attention. I heard it. I heard the dog bark. But I wasn't really focused on that. Anyway, by the time I got done doing the thing that I was doing, I called my son because nobody was here. I didn't see anybody. So I'm like asking everybody, like, did one of y'all come here? Because nobody's here. Just me and the dog. Everybody says no. Nobody came. So yesterday, after I told y'all the story, I now go to leave, right? My garage door is fucked. Won't open. So I'm like, who the fuck broke the garage door? Nobody told me, like, nobody said nothing, right? So I'm fucking with the garage door, and I'm like, trying to figure out why it won't lift up. So by the time I'm starting to now realize that the lock, like the manual lock, because I can lock my garage door, like after it goes down and it clicks and locks, I can lock it and slide this little thing so it won't come back up anyway, right? So I'm noticing that somebody has turned it to where it looks like the little handle is sticking out. That's why it's not going up. It keeps catching it once it goes up. But that's strange. Now, who turned the garage door to lock like that? Nobody. Everybody's saying, we don't know. It was like this. No, the fuck it wasn't. All right, so anyway, I take and I turn the thing, get that out of the way. I go to push the door open. Now it's not going down or up. So I'm like, I heard the shit yesterday, now all of a sudden it's broke today. But everybody in the house is saying they didn't touch it. All right, now this is where I start to feel like, but mind you, this is the other thing. I have no bad feeling about it at all, period. Like, nothing is really like fucking with me to say, you know what I mean? Oh, high alert, you should da-da-da. I literally feel like, why are there, y'all, it's crazy because it almost seems like we're crossing paths, but it would also be like the thing of me having deja vu about this house. Nothing feels off except for the fact that shit is like, what the fuck is that? And y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that makeup thing, that, because I told y'all, I lost the makeup kit, a brand new freaking makeup palette, a big one. I lost it in this house, still ain't found it. It fell behind, I heard it, I was there, sitting right in front of it. The shit fell behind the counter and disappeared. There's no way, there's nothing behind that wall, there's nothing. But y'all, something is afoot. And it's not giving me like alarming, be scared, da-da-da feelings. But also in the process, I told y'all, something has triggered around this bitch in a way that is, the signatures are crossing. And I don't know what that is. So if anybody got any ideas, you know, to add to the script, let me know. Because your girl is over here finding double this and that and the third that I know I didn't have. Like, why would I do that? Why would I buy the same little case? And I mean, I buy like a lot of the same clothes and things of that nature. I'm very consistent, but I don't ever remember buying that twice. And why did they never cross and me never seeing them until now? And I've been in this house for a very long time. So I don't even know when the second one came in here. And then the thing that it's in has been here for a very long time. So I don't even know when that would have, you know, would it have even got placed there. So I don't know what the fuck that shit mean, but take it how it resonates. When my inner and outer worlds agree, the universe responds instantly. Everything I touch becomes an extension of intention. But remember, I said I am no longer trying to achieve alignment. I am alignment. So, of course, everything would be coming into alignment. But anyway, it's still feeling really, really strange to me that some of these things are happening. Everything I touch becomes an extension of my intention. Everything I desire flows to me with ease because I'm energetically whole. Anyway, what y'all doing and where y'all at? It's 4:52, 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. 5 o'clock in the morning. Where you going to be? Outside on the corner? Where y'all at? What y'all doing? Talk to me. Let's see what's going down here. Let's see. Where we at? Where's my thing at? Not there. Let me go back. What y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Thank y'all for being here. Apparently we're all up. They said ain't nothing up at this hour but what? Legs and eggs. Mind you, legs closed, fully dressed. Ain't got nothing to eat. Um, just over here giving whatever. I feel like I got summoned here. I ain't even gonna lie to you. So whatever that is, and whoever that is, and why that is. Back to the man. They said, okay. So the man in the dream, because I was getting ready to just walk right on past it. Um, the old life and the new life is crossing over, and so it looks strange and it's blending weird. um but this is where I also have to say that everybody can do whatever it is that they want to do. Everybody has free will to do whatever it is they want to do, right? But have y'all ever been set back and you realize that you got set back like 3, 4, 5 years because there was something that you did that you could have done, differently from the beginning, but instead you did it this way. It was the way you wanted to do it. That was great, right? Because again, whether or not you get into heaven or hell is up to you. Sometimes somebody can tell you something and it'll get you skipped, several levels, right? So I have kids. A lot of y'all already know that. With my kids, they're all older, grown. Even now to this day, right? I don't fuck with them in their business. They, are grown people. They have to, unless they come to me and say something, I'm not going to be, overly stepping my boundaries, right? I will watch. I will observe. I will also sometimes throw little suggestions into the system, right? But I'll tell them and I'll show them because they see me. And not for nothing, they are more advanced in certain areas, but also I'm a little wiser in certain areas. Age don't mean wise, but just take it how it resonates because, I give them the wisdom to skip a couple classes and lessons, right? Because they can hear it and accept it and not, try to do it. It's almost like I said about that thing earlier. You don't have to tell me not to do, XYZ because I don't want to go selling, VCRs or televisions on the, because I know where it's going to lead. So nobody got to tell me not to do that, right? But mind you, there's still new ones being developed every day. Crackheads being developed every day, right? And you would think that ain't no reason why nobody should be smoking crack in 2025. But guess what? But for me, you only had to tell me. Some people need to just, touch the stove. I'm also a touch the stove person, but depending upon what it is, like somebody can say, don't go jump that ditch because you're not, it's not going to clear it. And I might be like, I'm a little bit more physically fit than that person. I might be able to do it. But if it looked like, it's going to be too far, nah, I ain't going to do it because, they already seen them get fucked up, multiple times. I ain't got to do that, so I ain't going to do that. But some people need to do it. And some people, right, if you happen to notice and you tell them early, they gonna find every reason, mind you, I done been this person too, to do it anyway. Mind you, some of the best things have come out of that and some of the worst things. Cause, I don't like for nobody telling me what to do. I'm gonna do what I wanna do because, free will is a thing. But after I went through the whole process, I was like, if I hadn't have been, I wouldn't even have to go through that shit. I should have just listened to the bitch. But no, because I didn't want, to feel like. But they own mama said it. They own mama said the nigga wasn't no good. And here I am just thinking, I ain't gonna let her tell me what to do. Meanwhile, guess what? Nigga wasn't no good. Should have listened to the mother. But the fact of the matter is I didn't. Either way, you live and you learn. So depending upon, people will start to think like, oh, you can't tell me what to do and I'm going to just do it anyway. And meanwhile, you know it too. You know it too. All right. So somebody could be being told something, right? Scenario. And Now you show up with your big ass mouth and you say the same exact thing that they have been being told not to do, but because now you said it, I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm gonna try to prove you right or wrong. Meanwhile, this your life you fucking up, stupid. Like, regardless of whether or not you do what I said or not, it's still your time, your effort, your loss. So you can do it that way, and then 4 years later, 3 years later, 7 years later, 8 years later, 10 years later, you back to the same exact shit because you didn't listen the first time. Meanwhile, the only reason why you didn't listen is because you didn't want nobody feeling like, they can tell you something. And these messages could be for your very self, right? My very self. Either way, the man got told something in my dream and didn't listen. And to the outside, they still had to play it cool, calm, and collected. Because, once you make a decision, you got to stand on it. But now, how do I spin the block to the right or to the thought that I wish I had done from the beginning? How do I now figure that part out, right? And not for nothing, when people make decisions and the way certain decisions get made, it's almost like you're going to feel some type of way, or they feel some type of way in trying to like reroute or fix the situation. The sign of a good leader is also knowing and understanding when you made a mistake. Because guess what? Mistakes happen. Players fuck up. Shit gets done. Maybe you might not have had all the information. That happens. Y'all, the people who normally end up being leaders in situations are the people who normally didn't want the job, I promise you, from the beginning. Most of the time, the leaders in situations get put in the situation they really didn't want to be in the situation. The people who really are the ones who are going to lead and lead in a right, effective, efficient way. A lot of hard decisions get made, and people trust these people's decisions. And I don't mean to say it like this, but I'm going to have to say it like this because the reality of it is sometimes decisions get made, right? And whether or not people like it or not, it could be the difference in one or many, right? One or many. Like one person or many people. And if your pathway is being obstructed because da 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 this and that, you altering it in a way where it kind of now messes up a whole nother, y'all, shit gets rearranged. The universe will adjust itself as many times as possible in order to put it back itself back into alignment, right? I know that. This is where the strange things start to happen and people don't understand, like, damn, how did that happen? Or it'd be like the mysterious, the angel waited for you, to get home because of the fact that there were so many things that were trying to come against you. People putting energy into the universe. Everybody is thinking they're powerful and wonderful and amazingly made. They are, but also they not, because people be dealing with whatever they dealing with and don't want to deal with the things they should be dealing with. Either way, the point of it is too many people along the pathway, and one thing inserts itself into now the blockage, and it's a whole line of people. Multiple people can do the job. They can. It's the equivalent of most people who are chosen people can do anything, and I mean like anything, right? So it would be like Chris Brown energy. Chris Brown can get up there, he can sing, he can dance, and even the ones that are it's y'all can do anything, right? period. Because when I say sing, people are like, oh, I can't sing. You can sing good enough. You can sing good enough to probably put it on track. Dancing, da 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 da. It may not be the dancing that everybody else do, but it'll be some form, right? He can do anything. And it's almost like, so looking at him, you be like, damn, this nigga can really do da 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 da. And then you look at somebody else and you be like, well, they got this quality about them, but they can't do this. Beyonce can do everything. She can sing, dance, da 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 da. Then you get somebody else, they can get on the stage and they can sing, but they not going to work the show, da 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 da, like, you know, Beyonce or Chris Brown, right? Not taking nothing away from the people, just so y'all know, not taking nothing away from the people, but it's a different type of energy and aura that comes with everything. Like, you mention something or you say something, a person be like, man, I ain't never done that before, but I probably can do it anyway. It's just that group, that energy, right, that it comes with. So a different type of alignment. But remember when I told y'all yesterday, like, the bar is not here and here. The bar is this. Everything's running congruently, consecutively together, right? And so I feel like some of the energy, though, could be potentially bleeding over one into the other, because that's also weird. But that's the way it feels. Because, all right, so this could be true or not true. Take it how it resonates. Or true or not true, depending upon the person. Some people are bleeding intentionally. Some people are doing it because they don't know how to control it. The ones that are bleeding intentionally, though, right? It is glamour spells, because that was one of the other things that was in my dream. Glamour spells, but it ain't no glamour, right? Because it's almost like whatever the truth is being shown anyway, so it doesn't even matter. They're trying to cover it up. They're trying to put a blanket on it, or it is highlights. Like, it could be somebody's hair, or it could just be like the positive da 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 da. But meanwhile, it's so much other stuff playing itself out. But there's like 32 different perspectives here in a situation. Because remember when I said I set these cameras up for y'all, and it's 3 different social media platforms here, but each one of y'all was getting a different angle, and none of y'all can see the other people are recording. So all of y'all see me, which is the focal point of the situation, because I'm the one that's talking. But meanwhile, it's so many different angles, so many different things that is playing out. Good morning. You all right? What's wrong?
No.
I woke you up?
No.
Oh. I love you. So many different focal points and so many different things playing out at the same time. It is, you get your version, they get their version, they get their version, and all those versions are true. But meanwhile, y'all are not getting the same perspective they're getting, but your story is still the same as theirs. Well, different than their story because it comes from a different angle, but it's still the truth because it still happened at the same damn time. So take it how it resonates. Either way, the man. I don't know how the dream ends up, because I ended up waking up because I felt like I said, like I got summoned, because somebody needed a Tylenol. I'm tired and all. Okay? Take it how it resonates. So I don't know who done pissed somebody the fuck off, but either way, it's going how it's supposed to be going. It's happening how it's supposed to be happening. And the way you planned it out may have been the perfect way, but guess what? That's not the way the universe is planning it out. So sometimes we just have to fall in line and go with the flow. Y'all, do y'all not understand? Like, that's a hefty ask for most people. Because how you expect me to just follow something that's invisible that I don't know? Like, I can feel it that it could be potentially right, but in life, sometimes I just be thinking, God, how I get here? Like, how I get here with this, and when is it gonna be over? Like, when is that? Because in my mind, there's so much more to life than what these people focus on. And when I say these people, I mean the people who is focused on whatever the fuck y'all focused on that I'm not focused on. Okay. Because again, different perspectives in the world. I just watched a lady break down and cry because she was so pissed off and tired about people talking about black women. And I felt bad for her. Why? For multiple reasons. One, that she was crying, and I feel her. I understand her, because it's always, some bitch ass sitting somewhere discussing black women's business that never walked in a black woman's shoes, right? It's always some pissy ass, black man that came out of a black woman that is upset that they mama didn't love them, or they parents or grandparents didn't do the right thing by them, that wants to discuss us and think that we're the same as they bitch ass mama. Meanwhile, we be loving you more than your mama ever could, and then y'all be doing shit to us like it's our fault. Anyway, the lady was crying bad, and she said she's tired of people. I'm tired of it too. But you know what? One, they keep talking because we relevant. That's the thing. They keep talking because every time something's got to be saved, guess who comes to save it? The black woman. Every time. So then there turns a narrative. No, y'all are the ones that keep us. Da 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 da. Ain't every black woman said nothing, but ain't none of them men stepping up to be men during none of these times, none of these things. And whether or not people are organizing, doing this, doing that, y'all, this shit is fucked up. This shit is all the way fucked up. That one, it even is still being addressed over and over and over again. Mind you, if you look at the times have not been but so far, so long, because I'm seeing people 60s and this, that, and the third saying they dealt with this, that, and the third. And it's going to have to come a time when, and all I hear is the men saying, you can't say, or you need to watch what you say. Everybody should watch what they saying, right? Everybody should watch what they saying. Meanwhile, everybody's not watching what they saying. People just putting stuff out into the universe as if, it's cool, right? And if not for nothing, her crying made me mad. Because y'all see the energy that I got after I even said it. Unprotected, uncared for, unloved, even by the same stinking ass energies that you push out, give life to, birth, and they fucking ungrateful as shit. So I get it. And I done said multiple times, y'all lucky I ain't got nothing to do with the beginning and ending of creation, because if I do, guess what? It burn this bitch down. Like, start it. Ignite it. Go ahead and let's get it popping. Because at the end of the day, they gonna end. Don't fucking threaten me with a good ass time. Like, why are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? For people to get prepared? Well, then there's Jericho. Either way, the point of it is I know why she's upset, right? And I know why she's crying, and I know why she's tired, and I know why, and I know why, and I know why, and nothing short of a miracle and God coming down this bitch is going to be able to help or save this situation and what's about to happen next. If you are a black woman and you don't feel whatever is happening in your soul to the core, because they ain't got it. They ain't got it. Whether it be man or mankind, they ain't got it. Only a mother, only a real mother is going to be able to feel the pain of any cry. any cry. It don't matter what color it is. It is the sound of that cry when it comes out of the vessel that it's coming out of, because it is a cry for fucking help. Mind y'all never got that. Y'all never got that. So only a real mother is going to feel the pain of when it comes out of any energy. Don't care the vessel. It is the sound. It is the frequency. It is the heart chakra that it hits when you hear your baby cry. And it's a grown ass fucking woman. But she hit them chords in all the right ways, right? And people will listen, people will talk about it, and then they scroll, and then they forget. It's not a forgetting moment. It's not a forgetting time. Because your aunties, your great grandmama, all of them just went through what's happening right now. What's happening right now. And until I see men, like, because I don't, it could just be the fact that, the phones are, doing whatever they're doing. Because I noticed that the phones have taken me back to a bunch of old stuff. And when I say old, I mean they're replaying old stuff. And we do realize that they're in control of the algorithm, So it could be being controlled that way. But where y'all men at? Where are the guardians? Where are, like, I just want to know where y'all at. I ain't say y'all had to do nothing, but where are y'all at? Where are the guardians? Where are the protectors? Where are the ones that be out here talking about, they are in support of, like, what are y'all discussing? What are y'all doing? Where we at? Where are we at with it? Because I see so many platforms that, are saying, everybody, yeah, but do y'all realize that the downloads, where the downloads are going? To the people, them people that's crying, that's trying to tell y'all that this is happening. They feeling certain things, but yet the algorithm is suppressing them because they don't want y'all to spark whatever it is that it's going to spark when y'all hear, when the real guardians and the real protectors hear them cries. Because y'all know what that is. But again, I could potentially know nothing because, as long as I get up and if I got up and put on a nice little suit and I walked out in the street, with the people, and I said da-da-da, and then they gonna come with the bullshit that y'all gonna focus on. Oh, well, this person was in the closet doing da-da-da-da-da. Meanwhile, the person was in the closet cussing, but these niggas was in the closet being pedophiles. And guess who has the keys to the kingdom? Guess who y'all let in the house? Guess who y'all, and mind you, I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad about that. I keep trying to explain to y'all. Everything is being done the way it needs to be done. Because who is telling the truth? Always be on the side of truth. No matter what it is that is happening and how it's going down, they telling the truth. I also said that nothing can go back to normal. There's no way. It's like somebody beating you down and saying that they love you over and over and over again, but meanwhile you do realize that every time they beat you down, it hurt. It's scars left. So regardless of who's doing the, inflicting an infraction, guess what? Everybody sat idly by and watched it. It's just like when the mothers, I told y'all, a lot of autistic mothers come to this channel a lot, and I don't know how that happened. And we all kept agreeing on the same exact thing. It wasn't happening before. What changed? Like, we are not that stupid. Everybody knew where it was coming from. But meanwhile, we are under a system that kept saying, you are being forced to da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. That means all sides had information. All sides sat by and watched it. All sides are guilty. Everybody's guilty of the infraction. So ain't no side better than the other side, because guess what? Everybody knew the information. Everybody went along with it. Everybody got paid, and your children got hurt. Your grandchildren got hurt. Humanity got hurt. Humankind got hurt. Because now there's a generation of. So, what is the next in 50 years when a lot of y'all parents are when a lot of y'all are not here and them autistic kids are still around? Because there are so many, what is society going to look like at that moment in time? Because these are the things that are really important. And if you are not worried about that and leaving your children with them, mind you, they doing what they doing right now with you when you good and healthy. Y'all ain't thinking about that, are y'all? So who is qualified to do the next version of what's about to happen, or what needs to happen, or what has to happen? And mind you, y'all kept saying, and it's a thing, they keep saying, history will repeat itself. Well, y'all do realize everybody was slaves, the white people and the black people. So history can repeat itself, and it could be the white people that end up being slaves. Now, do it make it right? Y'all want history to repeat itself so much. History can repeat itself on both sides. Like, for some reason, it's always a threat. Like, oh, we could take the black people back to slavery. Well, you keep fucking up and keep, like, y'all gonna start something that nobody wants that. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I just want to go on vacation. Like, I don't want no beef with nobody. I don't want to argue, but I also don't want to act like, you know, I don't see that. Like, why are y'all doing that? Like, I just want to go on vacation. I just want to live life. I just want to laugh. You know what I mean? Like, be happy. Enjoy my family. I don't want to argue and beef with nobody. I ain't even came for nobody. I ain't said nothing other than the fact that I got eyes. I can see. Like, mind you, I'm seeing a whole lot of stuff. I'm seeing, like I said, some people don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on. Like, whenever anything happens, it's just going to be, you know, a shock to their system because they didn't even know this shit was happening. It's some people that's already preparing for the whatever the fuck. Like, the only thing I'm not seeing, and I used to see it before, was the people who was, you know, definitely against that and was putting people in, you know, but I don't see that any of that anymore. Like, that has been wiped off of my screen, and I'm confused. So maybe it's happening, but, you know, I still see a lot of sassy ass niggas. And when I say sassy ass niggas, I mean, like, y'all really be sassy, like, and I ain't judging, because, you know, that may be the life. You sassy, he sassy, everybody sassy. And I ain't talking about, you know, that type of sassy. Like, we already know it's that part of the community. Nah, it's a different type of sassy happening. I'm confused. Because you want to be respected like a man, but you want to be soft like a girl. I guess that's the thing. Again, not judging. Do with that information what you will. But it's a lot of different things happening in life, is the point. And until everybody understands, like, y'all, I don't even know really what to say about it, because it's just so many different dynamics and so many different opinions and things of that nature that could play out. But none of that shit matters. None of it fucking matters. None of it matters. At this point, I feel like it is figuring out how to get on one accord. Like, what's the chord that I gotta hit to get everybody to focus on, let's handle this business. What is it about to be? Don't start none, won't be none. Building community. That's the business. So, you know, building community. A change. Something that happens and helps everybody. Something that helps humankind. Because I don't know how, like, if the world got to keep progressing like this, like, I kid you not, like, the best thing is for it to just tank for real. Like, literally, asteroid come, just wipe this whole piece off. Because ain't no way I would want to leave Y'all, ain't no way. Like, if they doing the shit that they doing right now, ain't no fucking way. And I don't know how y'all feel. I don't know how y'all would feel about that. And like, how would they defend themselves? Y'all gotta remember, they cursive writing is null and void. Your kids will not know. Well, your kids will not know what hello, how are you means. They can't write it. They won't be able to decipher it. Like, y'all, they have been calculating and plotting and planning for years. They have already changed a generation already. They don't know what this is. Meanwhile, we don't know what the hieroglyphs are, but that was the language, that was the information, that was the translation. Now we're looking at our own shit and they're trying to tell us what it say. Meanwhile, also, what if they even deciphered it wrong, and all it would take is one of us to look at it and know what the fuck it means, but they keep it from us. None of that matters, but it still matters. Do y'all not see what I'm saying? It keeps being a thing where this, 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 that black woman crying, enough is a fucking enough. Enough is the fucking enough. Enough is enough. But on another note, I love the fact that y'all getting y'all people, though. For all my white people that watch, I love the fact that y'all are getting y'all people, because I said that to y'all before. Like, please get y'all people. Because at the end of the day gonna end. It started with y'all. It should also end with y'all. Get y'all people. And I do see y'all getting y'all people, so I totally appreciate that, right? And if not for nothing, if nobody told you, that is your cause or call. Yeah, I love y'all for that, because you know, they damn sure don't hear it from nobody else, because they will swear up and down that somebody's saying it to them, because, you know, oh, we're beneath you, da 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 da. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I don't know how y'all can convince the most fucked up people to think that they are better than anybody, when how you can't see that you fucked up. Like, cause I know everybody else be accountable. When y'all be fucked up, y'all be saying, like we be saying, like, yeah, I could be fucked up because da 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 da. Meanwhile, these people will not say nothing like that. And then when you don't got nobody to blame, who do you blame? Then all of a sudden the Amish people was on my mind too, because literally, how did the Amish people, and this is something that people need to figure out, the Amish people made it so that the government could not fuck with them. Mind you, they have their own farms, they own this, we ain't got, like, we don't want into your system. That's what the hell they did. And that needs to be how, you know, people figure it out. Like, because however they figured it out, don't come over here fucking with us. Somebody need to figure that out. Because what I also saw was, when black people say don't come fucking with us, guess what happens? They drop bombs on them. How did the Amish people get them not to drop bombs on them? Or is it because the Amish people are white? I mean, I want to know, because again, it shouldn't be a difference in, other than the fact that I said, I don't want you fucking with me, so leave me alone. Why are you coming over here? And how did they get that done? But meanwhile, now they mad at them because they're saying they're the only ones that didn't develop all the autism and this, that, and the third. But meanwhile, allegedly, I don't know, but it didn't affect their community because they wasn't getting what everybody else was being forced into. But how many people got rich off that too? Because you know what they say, every time something goes down, follow the money, because the money is where, you know, the corruption comes in at. Hence, back to the man. The man is corrupted by money. The man is corrupted by the money. And so, even in my dream, the person, because their morals and values was already a little shaky and iffy, they had started to bleed from, their old life into their new life. And it just started to be kind of strange, because why the fuck is that even happening? Like, to me, it almost seems like when you know better, you do better. I have a healthy fear of God. So where I have a healthy fear of God at, the shit that y'all say, oh, you can't do that because you're gonna da 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 da, don't phase me, because I can do what I want. And I hear, like, I know when, I'm bordering teetering at the edge of, God get ready to get you. Cause I done got. I done got before. So I have a healthy fear of God, so I don't do, certain things. And my morals and values are not up for negotiation, are not up for purchase, are not up for, like, some things you just, like, why are you doing that? And how do y'all not know the difference between right and wrong? That's the part that I'm confused by. But what does that even mean? Because what's right for you might not be, right for me, or what's wrong for, me might not be wrong for you. That just may be your assignment. And everybody could just potentially be on their assignment, and everybody could just be potentially needing to be handled the way they need to be handled, and that's it, that's all. So take it how it resonates. Hopefully all of this helped y'all. And yeah, that's all I got. Why the fuck is this still up here? So I've been trying to get onto the behind my back page, right, at my dashboard, and literally it's been showing me that the live that I did earlier is still active. All right, so it just changed. But where did you come from? See, this is the shit that I be talking about. All of a sudden, it done scheduled me to be on live. What is today? Now, where the fuck did this come from? It scheduled me to be on live October the 9th. I said yesterday that I couldn't find wherever it was, but somehow now it's been popped up and it wasn't there before. So that's weird. Y'all, it's been a lot of glitchy ass shit happening. Way more glitches than normal. And like I said, this would be something that would be one of those things. Because it says October the 9th, 2025. Just a regular, it says Pisces. It has no title, no nothing. Somehow that got scheduled. Mind you, I seen it the other day and I kept saying I couldn't find, mind you, it's been on the same screen. All of a sudden now it's done popped up, but that's, y'all, something's happening. I feel like I'm definitely running way closer to myself. Take it how it resonates, because this shit is weird as fuck, because this was just not here. But somehow, because I seen it the other day and I could not find it. Now today it's here. What's up with my chat? Is the chat broke too? Because I ain't seen none of y'all come in the chat. Welcome, 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 everyone. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I see I got way more people here too. Y'all must be the late night folks. All right, let's see if it says it's deleting it. Hopefully that deletes it and it takes out the mirror and mimic. But that's, y'all, it's just like how this morning I sat down here yesterday and I programmed the channel. I literally know I came down here and I programmed it. I programmed that one first. The one that I programmed after, still programmed. The one that I programmed before that wasn't programmed yesterday. Y'all, I don't understand. How can this be? And then I know I didn't program that shit. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I took care of it, but y'all, it keeps giving me the strangest feeling. Like, not in, like I said, not in a bad way. Like, it's not. I feel like it's me. I literally feel like I'm doing it, but I know I'm not doing it. another me is doing it. But why are we this close to each other? And why the fuck, what the hell did they do to the damn garage is what I need to know. Because that shit is damn sure fucked. But mind y'all, I told y'all I heard that shit. Ain't nothing not gonna tell me that I didn't hear it. The dog barked. But again, I don't know what the fuck was in my brain. Now I gotta stop doing that because now I gotta be mindful that when I'm hearing shit, act on it from the beginning. Because why the hell? And then who the fuck was that? Because nobody was here. Oh shit. Let me see. I see y'all working. The ads is on the thing happening. Thank y'all for whoever's ordering. I appreciate y'all. Okay, period. Ads. All right, let me get to work. That means go ahead and do some more, honey. Do some more. And my numbers are actually going up, like the watch time and views and things of that nature. Apparently, I must be doing a good job putting all these, but I still am not doing what I'm supposed to do. Because and last night I was thinking the exact same thing. Like you have to do more, because for some reason it starts with the phones being fucked up, and then should have just start, and then, but really what I want to do is 10 on each page. When I'm able to do that, that will definitely jump it in a way where it'll make a difference. Meaning, for my life, for my livelihood, especially this day and time. So, I mean, I don't know about y'all, but to me, I feel like preparation should have already been done. Well, guess what? We can only do what we can do. And going into the next phase, we gotta figure it out. Excuse me. I feel like I got snot, but it just ain't gonna come the way it need to come. It need to come from deep. All right, period. I like it. Anyway, I love y'all, and hopefully y'all have a great morning. And what y'all doing? Why ain't nobody on in the chats at all? Period. I see y'all here, but ain't nobody on the chat. Ain't nobody came in, so it must not be my normal people, because y'all would normally be talking. And yeah, I did just wake up and have a whole full-on conference call in this bitch. Like, let's pull it together, people. Chop, chop. Let's get it. Let's get this shit on the road. All right, let's see what happens now. I think everything looked like it's supposed to. Have y'all been outside? at all? Have y'all been moon gazing, sun gazing, any of that lately? Have y'all been being out in nature? Somebody came over here last night. They did not appreciate my video that I did. I did remember I told y'all old stuff been popping up, and it was the Megan Thee Stallion. Got a white boy in my roster. He be feeding me lobster and pasta. This man gonna come over here. He said, "Well, when I start seeing crap like this, I know I've been on YouTube for far too long. I'm fatigued." Yo, I was crying. Like, nigga, why you have to come over here? People be saying all types of shit, and I swear, I don't know. Maybe I ain't responding right or something because I thought that shit was hilarious. Like, nigga, you did not appreciate my video. I know it was old as fuck, but shit, it popped up on my timeline, so I needed to give it a timestamp. But this motherfucker said, call my shit crap. He did not appreciate my video, sir. Like, why you trying to do me like that? You did not appreciate my artistry. What the hell? You did not appreciate my artistry, sir. I was giving you all I got. Here the fuck he come, all discouraging. Y'all do not know how to be positive people, do y'all? I am crying. I didn't mean to make your day bad, sir. Damn. Chris Bash, 1105. That's his name, y'all. Get him. Chris came over here talking shit. That nigga said, this crap. Yo. And then look at me. I was laughing. I thought the shit was funny. I went to the comments. Sir, damn. That's how you gonna feel. That's how you feel. That's how you gonna do me, Chris. Chris must not like black girls. I'm gonna just say it like that. That must be what it is, cause he white. Just so y'all know, his picture white. He ain't appreciate me. I was trying to give him some kudos. Maybe he got offended. Let me know, Chris. Did I offend you or something for even singing that song? Yo, I'm going. See you.